Hello guys, Clash with Alex here, and I am bringing you my first ever episode of the Shadow Hunters Clan War series. So win or lose, rain or shine, I'm going to do an overview of every clan war that my clan does, the Shadow Hunters, and we're going to see how we do. So as you can see, we did our first war and we won 26-25 in a 10v10 clan war. So actually, Super Max didn't attack either times. He might have been busy, I'm not too sure. It kind of lost us some stars, but that is okay. So as we can see, we did get a lot of 3 stars and we didn't have any 1 stars left on the war map. Now on the other hand, the 1 star on number 9 really ruined this raid or this entire war for the Army of Darkness, which was a level 5 clan. They would have won if they got this 3 star. So let's dive right in and look what happened in war events. So as we can see here, we do have a lot of green at the bottom, and we pulled out to a 7-0 lead, but we had to use 5 attacks to do so, so not exactly the most effective war attacks. So as you can see, we do maintain a lead. There is a lot of gray going on in here, and a lot of red as well. A couple of green, and we get down to about 5 minutes into war, and things start getting interesting. So as you can see here, we were up 21-20 after Snick attacked Supermax, and then we started to pull up and get a lot of stars. So we got 3 stars off that, so it was 24-20 at that point, if I did my math correctly. And then Snick, at the last moment, all 3 of us started attacking. I actually watched a little bit of this, so let's dive right in and watch all 3 of these raids. So he does lure out the clan castle here with a giant and pulls those clan castle troops over with archers. So he wants to make sure that all the troops get close enough together so that he can use a poison spell pretty effectively. So he drops the poison spell. We're going to speed this up here, and it does kill the dragon, and there we go. So let's go up here and let's look. So he does put a golem in, and he brings that a ton of giants coming in behind for that extra attack power, and the golem is tanking pretty hard. So the king actually decides not to go with them and goes around the outside, which really hurts this guy's attack, but it shouldn't matter too much. And he does take out the queen pretty well as that wizard tower. So that heal spell really helps that golem out, and those giants go through the space pretty effectively without taking too much health. So he does place a rage spell down to get through all of those defenses, and it doesn't look like those Teslas are going to go down too quickly here, but the wizards should be able to take them out actually, now that I think about it. And those P.E.K.K.A.s are taking a bit of damage, but that heal spell really cancels it out because the Tesla is only level 1. So the Tesla goes down, so not too many things to hurt those golems anymore, those P.E.K.K.A.s. And now those giants and those P.E.K.K.A.s are just working their way through the base. There's so many hit points, so much attack power right there, especially because of the wizards. And that wizard tower is going down, so there's only 4 defenses left. The queen hasn't even used her royal cloak ability. There are no builder's huts other than these 2 up here left on the outside. And it looks like this should be a pretty easy 3-star, and we know that it will be. So we're going to speed this up here, let this raid run out. Everything went pretty easy. He uses his royal cloak ability on the queen just so he doesn't have to wait for her to regen for his next attack. So an easy 3-star from Snick on number 4, Lord Drac, and that gave them 3 stars. So it pulls them into a closer victory here, and they are getting very close to us at a very interesting... I'm not exactly sure how many stars they have. Wait, I totally lost track of what I was trying to say there. So we are going to just watch him. I don't really feel like doing math right now. Okay, so let's see what happens with him. Where's he attacking from? Okay, so he doesn't even worry about my clan castle troops right here. Just kind of places a golem down, and that should lure the clan castle troops out after he breaks through this first wall. So I did build this base. I actually found this base online. I didn't build it myself, and it does protect the clan castle very well. Now, not taking out the clan castle very early is going to hurt him because those max level balloons do area damage, and let me just put it this way, a lot of it. As you can see here, almost all of his troops are down, I'm not even too sure. It looks like he only has 2 Golemites, and those go down very quickly. So really what's tanking right now is those P.E.K.K.A.s. Now that dragon doesn't manage to get out of the range of that poison spell in time, but on the other hand, there are not very many troops down on this base. So those max level balloons really came in clutch there, and those big bombs are going to take those P.E.K.K.A.s down, and those Expos are working very effectively. But those P.E.K.K.A.s, since they are in rage, are going to take down that town hall, but the Teslas pop up and take out the P.E.K.K.A.s in the center. So that P.E.K.K.A. right there is getting absolutely destroyed by the Tesla, and the big bomb is going to take it down. And now he basically just has his queen left and a giant, and then his king is on the outside but not doing too much. So 59% going for 60, and then the queen is going to go down after she takes out a wizard tower. And now we just have a giant here. We're going to speed this up, let him go through the last couple walls. So something interesting is my heroes were not as good, but obviously as you can see my base worked pretty effectively. Even though my walls aren't too good, my defenses aren't awful. So 62%, and at that point they do have 25 stars, but I'm not exactly too sure of that, because at the same time I had to go into attack, so I wasn't sure if I needed 1, 2, or 3 stars, since before this attack we only had 24. So if I got no stars, we would have lost. 25, I probably would have still lost, because I'm not sure about the total destruction. But let's go check my attack. So what I do here is there was a little hole for me to take out the clan castle troops, and I only need to use 1 giant on that, and it does lure out a big bomb. So I do use my poison spells here, and I use a level 2 and a level 3 poison spell, but I do manage to miss the balloon, which could cause some problems. But at this point, actually, the balloon is going to go down. But the thing that isn't going to go down, and we're going to see it here, is the dragon, barely holding on with any health. Let's slow that down. Look at him go. And it is wasting about 10 seconds in this raid. So let's keep that in mind as I progress through this raid. So I do drop my 4 earthquake spells, which are going to break through all of those walls. And then I just need 1 wizard to take out that dragon. So now we can move into our actual attack, and we are going to put down our golems here, and we do have a golem in the clan castle, and there was a big bomb, so I'm going to need some wizards so I can funnel these troops in. And then we come in with our P.E.K.K.A.s, and our king, and our queen, put everything down. As Spencer, $23 says, send everyone, and we are going through pretty effectively. So everything is really just moving inside the center of this base, and I do drop a heal spell so the Expos don't do too much damage to my troops, and basically so I can keep all those troops, including my heroes, at pretty good health. So my P.E.K.K.A.s are pretty much tanking at this point, as well as my golems are working their way into the top, not following the troops to the left. And as you'll see here, after the queen takes the elixir storage, she is going to veer off to the right and not follow the king and those P.E.K.K.A.s, or she's not going to stay behind those golems. So some things start to target her, like the cannon, and as she destroys this gold mine, or this gold storage, some more things are going to start to target her. So I do have to pop her royal cloak, but that's okay because my king and my P.E.K.K.A.s are working pretty well going around this outside of the left side of the base. But my queen does go down in the center, and I do have some golems in here. So at this point in the raid, I was thinking I could get a 3-star, and I wasn't sure if I really needed to, because I wasn't sure how good the other clan, or the other people in the other clan were doing. So my P.E.K.K.A.s and my king are working pretty well, and this minion is going to go down to that air defense right as it gets in range. So my golems are tanking up and soaking up a lot of the damage at this point, which is pretty good, and they are going to split into golemites in a second. There we go. Looks like I have 3 or 4 golemites right there. And my king and my P.E.K.K.A.s are just destroying defenses with the amount of attack damage they have. And my king starts working on that outside wall to go around the outside. So actually the replay ends in 27 seconds, and that was actually the timer, because I did run out of time. We will see here, there are only 5 defenses left. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it if I had more time. If only that dragon had died to that poison spell, I would have got a 3-star here, but it just didn't happen. And I ran out of time. We'll see here, I popped my king's ability, I already did, and we're gonna go around, and it ends there. So a 96% 2-star, I wasn't sure what's gonna happen, so I hit view map at that point, and I saw that it was 26 to 25, and we had won the war. I was actually streaming at the time, and everybody in the chat was like, Alex clutch, Alex clutch. It was so great, guys. The vibes in our clan were just amazing at that point. As you can see, almost everybody used their attack. We only missed out on 3 attacks, they only missed out on 2. And we did really good. If they had only taken number 9, we would have lost this war. But overall, it was a great war by the Shadow Hunters. A lot of fun for sure, and it came down to some last moment attacks to pull out a victory. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to smash that like button and comment some things down below if you have any questions or if you want to see any new series, and definitely subscribe for more Clash of Clans and Clash Royale content. This is Clash with Alex, signing out.